All right, welcome back to the American Movie Podcast. This is your host, Matthew Benjamin. Okay, today I'm not going to do any reviews or anything. I kind of want to break down who I think is going to win in the McGregor fight versus Floyd Mayweather. And I by no means am going to be right. I don't know. I really think, first and foremost, this is like the biggest fight of the century. I don't know anybody who's not going to be watching this. I got invited to a party where there's like 30 people, and they just all pitched in and got this fight. So it's just crazy to me that this is going to be pretty much the biggest fight. At least people my age are going to be watching. I don't even watch that much fighting at all, but this is one for the books, man. Like, wow. But so my predictions. My prediction is, man, it's so difficult to say because McGregor's he's got so many of his weapons taken away, so he can't kick or anything, can't pursue him in any sort of MMA style. So it's like, it's difficult, man. And Floyd Mayweather he's so good. He's the most elusive boxer I've ever seen. So it's so hard to say. And by no means I have any favor towards any of them because there's so much. Floyd could get unlucky and McGregor could just hook one and he could just get him right there and just knock him down. Or I was listening to another podcast, and what if his hands are brittle, Mayweather? So like, there's a possibility where he could accidentally break his hand mid-fight, and then it's anybody's game because he's got one bad mitt, man. So it's hard to say, but I'm really interested. I want to know what you guys think too, because I'm torn on it because Mayweather is by far the best boxer I have ever seen, but McGregor, he is just so. He's got a little bit of magic, so it's like hard to freaking guess on what he's going to do, or either of them are going to do. But I think it's going to be a phenomenal fight. It's going to be like probably the most watched fight, I think, at least of the year, man. I think humanity is just ready for this fight because it's so crazy because it's just two dudes who just started shit talking and then decided to start fighting. Like they're in different domains of combat. So it's so weird. It's so weird to think about that this just got booked and like a boxer's facing an MMA guy anyway. So it's just so crazy to think about anyways. But I think if McGregor is gonna win, it's gonna be within the first few rounds because Mayweather is so good at syncing up at what the other people do and their movements and their just habits and how they move and how they strike, and then he starts to like calculate how they're going to actually perform later, and if he matches tendencies to actions, he's going to be able to pick McGregor apart later in the round because he'll pretty much know his style and how to do it. So I think if McGregor has any chance, which he does, with no question he does, I think it'll be in the beginning of the rounds just because Mayweather, he's been there before, man. He's sat back in that ring like this, and McGregor just has not. So I'm going to have to go with my prediction is that Mayweather is going to win. That's just my prediction. He's just too good. He's just too good, too elusive, too calculated like that. And it's his domain. It's not it's not McGregor's. So yeah, that is my pick, man. I think McGregor's definitely, he has a shot with no question. I do not doubt him. I do not doubt his skill. It's just I doubt the domain, and he still has a chance though. Within the beginning of the first 3 or 4 rounds, it's going to be anybody's game just because there's going to be so much adrenaline pumping between those two men anyways, and like people are going to be on their seats. All of pretty much humanity is going to be watching in on this. So it's just so crazy to think about. But yeah, that's my pick. I think Floyd's going to take him out, but let me know who you think is going to take who down. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. That's my prediction for the Mayweather fight. So thank you so much for watching again. Do not forget to subscribe and like, and let me know who you think is going to win. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Matthew Benjamin with the American Movie Podcast. Cha-cha-cha. Ciao-cha-ciao. Ta-ta-ta.